Today we are talking about the long-awaited Wonder Woman game. Did you guys even remember that game was even coming out? That game got announced, I believe, at 2021 at the Game Awards. It was this cheap, short, boring, generic CG trailer, no gameplay, nobody else. It showed the character and then it showed the logo, and that is literally it. That is it. We've known nothing since then, and now we know a few things, good and bad. The good is, concept art from the development got leaked, and here it is. Hopefully I can show this, I guess, whatever, but here it is. You see Themyscira, you see some wild animals, you see some beautiful environments on the bottom right and bottom left. In the middle is like a tiger, in the middle right is like a nighttime Themyscira. Yeah, it's a lot of interesting different environments. The game supposedly takes place in only Themyscira, which I have no personal problem with. I don't personally know that much about that city, village, whatever you want to classify it as, country. I never was that interested in the character all that much, other than she just a Justice League member. So I have no problem with that. But what if I told you that this game is probably never gonna come out? What if I told you that this game is having trouble in its development cycle? That this game is probably cooked and dead on arrival. And one of the reasons is the person in charge. Now, who or what do you think is in charge of this game? Drum roll, please. Yup, a fat black lesbian. Oh my god, I repeat, they never, ever learned their lesson. They are beyond retarded. Warner Brothers is beyond retarded. Do you think this fat black bitch has ever read a book in her fucking life? You think she ever played a video game in her fucking life? Maybe she has. I don't know much about her, but you really think she cares about DC Comics or read any comic books? Comic books is a niche and a dead one at that. But matter of fact, you probably didn't even play that much games. That's such a small demographic. Black women is such a small demographic. Like, come on, bro. You really think she's a fan of Wonder Woman and know the lore, know the backstory, the character abilities? I guarantee she doesn't. And that's what we're going to read about from this article from Bonding in the Comic. And the headline says, Monolith Productions Wonder Woman game reportedly still in rough state after 3 years. 3 fucking years of development. This game's troubled. Oh my god, it's frustrating with this company. I swear to god. Let's just continue reading. Despite being in development for roughly 3 years, Monolith Productions' upcoming Wonder Woman solo title is reportedly still in very troubled place. I don't know why. Just adapt the best origin story for the character and go from there, but let's continue. Word of the Themysciran Princess's troubled leap into the digital world was initially revealed to the public courtesy of Kinda Funny CEO Greg Miller during a Summer Games Fest 2024 predictions live stream hosted on June 3rd. Asked by co-host Blessing, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, if he had any thoughts as to what the next game coming from Warner Brothers was. Miller speculated, while he did not have an answer off the top of my head, he did predict that you're more likely to see a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League reveal than you are to see a Wonder Woman reveal. I guess that just means more DLC for that dead game that nobody's playing, that is doing worse than Arkham Knight doing now. Last time I checked, Arkham Knight had more Steam numbers. Steam players, I mean, but oh my god. Continue. Met with the further observation from his co-host that, in light of Warner Brothers' apparent lack of a show-stopping reveal at this year's Summer Games Fest, he thought it would be a good time to re-show Wonder Woman. Show something. Show signs of life. Miller then declared, "You want the exclusive?" This doesn't sound good at all. Let's continue. Jokingly noted that he was giving them the Jeff Grubb information, a reference to Giant Bomb's journalist of the same name. Yeah, we know. Fuck. Come on. That's why I hate reading articles. They just stretch it out. Whatever. Generic insider who works at generic games journalism website. Who cares? Fuck off with that. Continue. He explained, in the past year, because I'll leave it ambiguous, I have talked to an insider who was like, this game's trouble. That's it. That is all I can say. So I don't hold out hope that it's in a place to show something. And I think it could come out. And what does troubled actually mean? Like, oh man, people are falling through level 4 or some shit like that. But I think it's not where they want it to be, and it's not ready for prime time. I'll just continue. All you had to do was hire someone that read the fucking books. That is it. Watch the movie. Can you at least watch the movie, you fat bitch? Like, can you do that? Whatever, let's just continue. Under development by the aforementioned Middle-earth Shadows of War duology studio Monolith Productions, Wonder Woman has received absolutely zero updates since a 30-second teaser that was revealed in December 2021 at the Game Awards. However, while fans may be excited at the prospect of an actual quality video game outing starring the amazing, is that a complete sentence or is this website retarded? Continue, whatever. They would do the best to temper their expectation given the ideological leanings of the lead writer Tanya DePass, the lady I showed earlier. Not only is DePass the director and founder of I Need Diverse Game. Oh my god, that is your fucking problem, bitch. You the only one saying it. Well, not you the only one. You and a few other handful, a microscopic amount of gamers. If you even actually play games and not just an activist. You guys are so minuscule, so insignificant in the grand scheme of the gaming community and gaming industry. It's a damn shame that these fucking retarded ass developers are bending over for that or appealing to these idiots like this. It really is just insane. This shit is gonna kill the gaming industry like it killed comics or killing movies and TVs as well. It's unbelievable. Let's just continue. I Need Diverse Games, a Chicago-based non-profit described by a local news outlet, the Chicago Tribune, as being dedicated to helping underrepresented people gain visibility and access in the gaming industry. First of all, there's no such thing as underrepresented. The fictional universes that writers create reflect the real world if they take place in the real world, if they take place in like America. Of course, it's going to be majority white because America is majority white. Of course, it's going to be a small percentage of blacks because there are a small percentage of black people. So this bullshit about underrepresentation is not a real problem. The representation is equal to the people in real life. But now you're forcing it. Now it's too much representation for black people. Now it's over-representation. And if you really want to help people, fun, good indie project. That's it. How many black people even want to make a fucking video game? Not everyone who plays games wants to make them. This is such a retarded, fake organization. It's just literally here just to take money. I guarantee there's no substantial example of them actually funding a game and that game being very successful. I guarantee. But let's just continue. But she was also a vocal supporter of the attempted boycott against Hogwarts Legacy, declaring that in 2022 that they refused to give the game any amount of attention due to her beliefs that the source material creator J.K. Rowling was trying to wipe out trans folks and abusing their platform to do so. No, she wasn't. She don't believe in that bullshit. Trans people don't exist. That is it. Cry about it, cope and see. You'll never be a woman. You're mentally ill. She wasn't trying to wipe out anybody. She literally said, yeah, biology is real. And then people lost their mind. That is it. And then the article shows a political tirade on Twitter, because who hasn't done that already? And this tweet from her says, they being the GOP, the far right, and the racists who want the good old days back of only rich white men in power, owning land and likely slaves and controlling everything. The rest of us can just wither and die as long as they stay rich and powerful. Did it ever occur to you that the reason that white men own everything is because they made everything in the first place? Maybe if you get off of fucking welfare and get a job and start a business, you won't be complaining about white men owning everything. Why wouldn't they own something that they made? You can make something. Anybody can technically make something. Anybody can technically start a business. Why don't you do that? White men in power are not stopping you from starting a business and making money. You're just a lazy fat bitch who wants to make excuses all the time and blame everybody else for your problem. If you want something, work. That is it. That's how America works. You want something, you have to work for it. No excuses, no bullshit. There's no fucking system, nothing like that. Work. It's so fucking pathetic. And this fat black bitch is working on fucking Wonder Woman. What are you complaining about? Who's stopping you? Like, how are you? Alright, I've had enough of this shit. Let's just talk about Wonder Woman. Yeah, I believe this game is either dead on arrival or never coming out. That is it. Like, you got your hopes up. Maybe I got my hopes up too. I'm skeptical. I've been skeptical of AAA for a long time. All we saw was a teaser that showed no gameplay, nobody else, just a logo and a character. So I don't get excited personally for logos and CGI trail. Like a lot of, I don't say a lot of gamers, I would say a lot of people on the internet that just like to scream in every reaction video. Not my thing. I need to see the gameplay. I need to see the graphics, the art style. But this game may never come out. So, oh well, I guess. Another failure for Warner Brothers. If this is true, this is all a rumor at the end of the day, but I believe it. You have someone that's an activist instead of someone that is a fan in charge. Don't get your hopes up. It is what it is. Warner Brothers is continuing to fall apart. So, Warner Brothers, go fuck yourself.